Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. It's your chance to be ruthless. It's your chance to be ruthless. They don't wanna see me make it, they don't wanna see me care. Anytime I make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb, and I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines.
All right, we are live.
We are alive.
We are live. Oh, my white dot again over on the YouTube side.
Oh, well, I wouldn't worry about it. It
Oh
may or
yeah, there
may
we go.
not fix itself, you know?
Yeah, I know. Well, let's see. Let's see what happens when I refresh the page.
I do
Yep,
see in the
I'm still a
chat we
white dot.
have, don't worry about it.
Okay.
I see that Horror Collector is here. And see, now you don't have to worry about it.
There
And
we
I
go.
also see that the BC Gaming Dispatcher. Haven't seen this person in a while. Good to see you here. I
Hello.
also, oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, hello, BC Dispatcher Gamer. Yeah, he's over on Fishy's Flying Free channel.
Oh, okay. And look at this. Look at this. I
Oh
see
yeah.
Horror shared us out, and guess what, Horror? I have a brand new button for people that share this out, and this goes for
Mm.
anybody here. If you share this out, I will play this brand new button for each and every one of you, but for right now, I'm going to play it in honor of Horror Collector, so I hope you're here and listening.
There we go. There's the new button. As you can see, I have a new background too.
We're just highlighting it, yes.
Yeah, Toy
Toy
Fishy
Fish's
Bar and Grill.
Bar and Grill. And
Grill. There we go.
what this signifies in the future, we are planning to do some more food collabs, right?
Yes, we are. Yeah, exactly. And also, we have a new look over on Twitch too.
Oh,
So,
yes, you should show them this.
yep, I will. Let's see. I'll do this right here. Screen share.
Do this right here, right now. Let's go now.
Right now. There we go. There, we have a new look over on Twitch. As you can see, it's called the Toy Fishy Show. There we are.
Yes. Yep. Toy Man Fishy and Fishy Show. What is
Hmm.
next? That's what we're doing right now. But yes,
Exactly.
it used to be Toy Fishy, and then we had a spell where it just said Go Fish Office for a while, and now it says Toyman Fishy Show. But of course, it's a
Mm-hmm.
Toyman Fishy Show. But the toy, they wouldn't let me do the little and that I wanted to do. So it is what it is.
Right. Yep.
Sunflowers, great to see you.
Hello, sunflowers. Good to see you.
We're just kind of letting people swim on in, and we'll kind of do some pre things that we'll talk about, and then I actually have a lengthy message that I'm going to share with everybody in regards to my situation that most people know about.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Joyce. How you doing? Good to see you.
Joyce, it's always great to see you.
It's great to see people coming over on the Fishy Flying Free channel. That's where Sunflower and Joyce are. And
Oh, that's wonderful.
BC Gaming, yep, they're over there on that channel. And then who do we have over here on the Go Fish Office channel? We have Toyman, and of course, I'm on both. I'm all over the place.
You're all over the place, huh?
And Horror Collector is watching on the Go Fish Office, so that's great.
Okay. Yeah,
And I'm the only
wherever
one
you
that's
want to
over
be
on.
is good.
I'm the
Oh,
only
go ahead.
one over on the Twitch side watching.
Oh, well, then you can
I
twitch
got
all you
I
want.
got everything, so I got to be multitasking here for a little while and doing things. So if you when we do some things, I will be typing in the StreamYards chat, and I'll
Oh,
just
yeah,
say
when I get into
right,
my story,
hello,
yeah,
yeah,
right?
right,
Yeah, when I get into my story, I'm not wanting anybody to feel ignored, but when I get
yeah,
onto my story, I'll kind of want to go through it without interruption. So, what we're gonna do is, I may say things at times too through chat, but more than likely be mostly, if not entirely, just Toyman while I'm getting
hmm
through my story, because I figure if I start my story, I kind of want to go through it
yep. And
all.
I just said hello. So when I said hello, you know, I type in basically for Go Fish Office.
That's right.
So
And there's Lost for Words.
hello, Lost for Words. Good to see you.
And like I say, if anybody else here shares this out, my plan is to start my story at the bottom of the hour.
Yeah.
And I've been typing it up because I would like something, to read. So I have something planned. And like I was telling Toyman here, although it's longer than I told you, it's like 5 pages worth now
hmm
of typing. So it'll take a bit to get through, but I want to be able to share this. So yeah, it'll be good. But we'll be doing that probably starting at the bottom of the hour, I would say, because it's already, almost quarter after. So yeah, by the bottom of the hour, it should be good.
And Lost for Words says, sorry, I haven't been around. I bought myself a really big Valentine's gift. Ooh.
Oh, oh, did you? Oh, I know what
Um,
I bet she got a house.
well, I bet too. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Maybe. Joyce, hurry back.
Mm.
And well, Lost for Words, while she's gonna type it out, I am going to play her button.
Oh, yes.
So here is Lost for Words button. And there you go.
There we go.
Ah, see, she did. She bought a house.
All
Yay!
right. Congratulations. Cool. When can we all move in?
Yeah. When can I move in? Can I move in with you today?
uh,
Poor Lori.
I know.
Hmm.
Oh, she did share and like. Well, Lori, we have a new share and like button.
Yes. So here we go. Here's our new share button. Thank you for sharing this out.
There we go.
I like how that turned out.
Yeah, so do I. You always make great buttons. You know that. She's just.
I love making buttons.
I know. She says closing date is March 28th. All right, start
Yes.
packing, fishy.
Yes, come on down, Fishy. All right. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Ah, look at this. Oh, I see. I have a creepy crawl space you can inhabit. Cause see, Horror says I call dibs on
Oh,
the basement or attic.
no, there we go. I know he's over there watching my renovations postings on that, which are second part of that will be coming up shortly. So more progress has been made in that one master bedroom. So he made a comment about that too. You know, so I'm going to move in with Toy Man. Okay.
Wow, he's coming in 2 places at once, or what?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Hmm.
So,
And of course, today I am down on the lower part of this place I'm staying at. It gets a little chilly down here. Um, of course, today has to be like the coldest day, haha, of this week.
hmm of course. It's
Looking
been
at the
nice and
weather.
warm.
What's the weather for you? What's the weather for everybody? And hello, babes in Toyland. Good to see you.
Hello, babes in Toyland. Good to see you. Well, let's see.
Uh-oh. Well, she's leaving YouTube, though. Hmm.
Oh, why? Hmm.
Well, I hope that you don't get that here. You're always welcome here. And,
Yeah.
as
Don't.
far as I know, nobody's bullying you from here. If they are, you gotta let us know.
Freezing rain warning for us right now. Oh, great. Well, it's 35 degrees Fahrenheit, feels like 28 degrees Fahrenheit. We have a freezing rain warning in effect. Oh, ain't that love? Jeez, it's my Friday night and I'm going to get wet. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, because we have a lot of snow coming. Mm. Oh, yeah, it's coming in from Milwaukee in Chicago area. It's over Lake Michigan.
I'm
Boy,
like
that's a
you,
big
Lost for
system.
Words. I don't like to get scared. No, thank you.
Yeah, that's a big system coming in. Great. Just when we
Well,
got
right.
all nothing, we got all of our snow gone. Now we're gonna get more.
Well, right now,
Mm,
it's 17 degrees Fahrenheit outside, and it's gonna get to a low of 0. So it's a bit
hmm
chilly here today.
Yeah, let's see. Who we got over there on the fishies flying free? Yeah,
We have
well.
Jules, Happy Palace for the dogs. Good to see you.
Oh yes. How you doing, Jules? Thank you for tuning in. Good to see you.
There's
Oh,
Joey.
there's Joey. There.
Joey!
How you doing, Joey? Good to see you, buddy.
Yes.
I just don't trust anyone anymore. Well, don't let the
Well,
bullies get to you, babes in
no, because
Toyland.
if you enjoy
Yeah,
it like here, I would say stay on YouTube. Just don't go visit anybody else. Just stay here.
yeah. There you go. Brad Evans, how you doing? Good to see you.
Or there's other people here in the chat. I know it'd be fun, like Lost for Words and such.
hmm Hello, Rudy.
Yeah, hello, Rudy. Hi, Brad Evans. Good to see you.
Boy, I'm just multitasking. I'm just zipping all over the place here. Rudy's over on the Fishies Flying Free channel. Cool.
Very nice.
hmm
Yep, that's right. Lost for Words says she's been staying away from all the toxic channels, and that's good.
Yep. Yeah. No, a lot of us have been staying away from them toxic channels. Because why even go there? Just no. Come here.
No, I don't want
Have
to
fun.
go. Well, come here, and then you can always check out other people's channels. I
Mm,
know for a
yeah.
fact that if you go to like Lost for Words and stuff, that I feel welcomed there.
hmm
But it's all, I mean, but I can guarantee that here we want to keep it happy, real, and we don't want anything to go bad. Now, if things go bad, we take care of it.
hmm Exactly.
Ooh, she's 50% packed already.
All
Cool.
right. There you go. Okay.
Well, now we have a wolf in the house, by the way.
Glenn Henry's here. How you doing, Glenn?
Oh, this is from you. It was like, what is this up? I didn't put that up. There we go.
I didn't put that up.
Yeah, it was up from another stream that we did last week.
Oh, is it? Oh,
It's all good.
oh.
Okay, here we go
oh.
to Glenn Henry. we go.
hmm It seemed when I typed in the StreamYard's chat, it didn't go over to Twitch. I noticed that
Oh,
for some reason. I don't know why it did that, but it just did. Oh well.
yeah. Let's see. Oh, maybe because we have to update the destination.
Oh,
Because I see on here it still says Go Fish Office.
oh, okay. So we'll just have to update the. Okay.
So it is over there, right? Is it going?
No, yeah, the stream's going over on Twitch. Yes.
You just can't write over there in the multiple. Okay.
No.
Okay.
Let me see. Let me see something here.
Maybe this needs to update.
I'm just trying something out here. I'm typing over on Twitch. I want to see if it pops up in the StreamYard's chat. So I haven't seen anything popping up in the StreamYard's chat since I've been over there. Oh,
I don't
wow.
know. Because if it's streaming over there, well, I guess we won't worry about it. It just means you just have to directly type over there then if you want to type there. I guess.
Yep.
I
Yep.
don't know.
It is.
Because if
That's
it's
okay.
streaming over there, it must be working.
Yeah, it's working, but the chat's not working because it's not coming into here, as we can see.
Yeah.
Oh well. Well,
I'm gonna
we'll
look
get
on
it.
this other. I'm gonna look on
We'll
this other side quick and see if I can edit anything.
we'll figure out.
Let's see. Go to it. I suppose I can't go in the. Oh, am I thinking I can go here? Edit. Twitch. Oh, I gotta log in.
Yeah, don't worry about it right now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it now, but it might be something I gotta
Yeah.
upgrade then. But I'm not gonna worry
Yeah.
about it at the moment because we're gonna be
Nope.
getting into
That's
my
right.
story in about 10 minutes. So we got some
hmm
other things to talk about first.
Oh yeah. So while Fishy's getting into her story, I will be typing into the StreamYard's chat just so
Yeah,
I
I
can
would
hit
say
everybody all at once.
probably what we'll do then also is I'll probably have you mute yourself too, so then you don't
Yep.
accidentally, and then it's just more clear and all that.
Yeah, I really don't feel like getting slept today.
I don't know how long it'll take me to do the story, but like I say, I'm gonna start at the bottom of the hour.
Yep.
Who knows? I
Okay.
mean, maybe part way through, I
hmm
may need a break if it's, I don't know. I haven't practiced through the whole thing because it's a long story.
Well, this is something that you need to do and discuss, and
It'll be story time in about 9 minutes there,
yep.
Glenn Henry.
Maybe Friday though. Well, it's my Friday because I work nights, right? So when I go in tonight into work, it's my last night. So it's my Friday night. It's Thursday, but it's my Friday night because I start work
Right.
Sunday nights. So.
Oh, and then another thing would be is I've been doing some paintings.
hmm
Oops.
Oh yes.
Now I was not able to, well, I basically ran out of my white paint and then I was busy trying to figure out things in life and whatever, so I wasn't able to actually do any painting until today, and then I ran out of
hmm
time. So I
Yep.
didn't finish one of the paintings, but I do have, okay, like here. There were 2 of these.
Yep. I bought the other one, by the way, people.
Yes, there were 2, so now there is only one of these left of this design.
hmm
These are 5 by 7-inch paintings on canvas of acrylic paint. And this was my very first one I've ever done ever. I did 2 of these. Like Ron just said, he bought one of them. So there's one more of these available, and they're $25 each plus shipping. And then the other ones that I have finished would be these here. I have 2 of these. So here's like a close-up of one of them. I guess it's about the same size.
Yeah.
So anyway, so that's 2 of them there.
Hmm.
So we have one of these, 2 of these, and this is just like, it's supposed to be like sky and mountains and water, but lots of rainbow and lots of colorful livelihood going on these artworks. And then the one that I didn't finish yet is what I was working on today. This is supposed to be a sky with lots of color going on, and then, that's the sun and the clouds. Now, the white part at the bottom that I haven't done anything on yet will be a reflection of such, and basically it'll be water is what I'm trying to get to. So right
Hmm.
now I got the sky part done, and then I had to quit because I needed white to make the lighter colors, and then that's what I started doing again today. Um, I had hoped to at least have this done, but I didn't, and it is what it is. So we have 2 of these that will be getting finished up. I plan to put the final of these on my community page. I know there was somebody that wanted me to send them some pictures when they got done, but it's like, well, I really didn't get too much more done, so hopefully they'll just be here today, or I'll probably send pictures of these to this person later.
Yep.
So anyway, so one more of these left, 2 of these, and these are all 5x7 thus far, okay? And then these 2 I'm in the process of making. I do also have 8x10s. I have not done any of that size yet, but I plan to. So anyway,
All right. Hello, Miles. Good to see you.
why am I not seeing everybody here in StreamYards? Aw.
Mm, who are you not seeing?
Well, you just said hi to Miles, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I see him
Okay.
in StreamYards. He's right here.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Thank
Right,
you.
right
Oh,
there.
it
Right there.
blended in.
Right. Oh, okay. There we go.
Miles, TSF. Good to see you. Yep, good to see everybody here. If you share this out, I do have a new button, and we get to play it right now.
Oh,
Sunflower
yes.
shared it out on Facebook. And hi, Seth. Good to see you.
Hello, Seth. Good to
So
see you.
that means I get to play the button. Here's the new
Mm-hmm.
and improved shared button. So thank you, Sunflower. I hope we can play that a whole bunch of times.
Well, I'll be watching for that as soon as I
Mm.
see. Well, not during your story time, though.
No, but you should
No.
maybe
No
jot them down on a
buttons.
paper or something.
Yeah. No buttons will be
Yeah,
pushed
we
during.
won't be taught other than me
No.
talking during the
Yeah.
story time. Please note that I will not be verbally acknowledging people. I'm just gonna focus on my story so that I can be able to do it as how I would like, I guess. So when I
Mm-hmm.
start, unless I take an intermission, I'm gonna start, go from beginning to end, and then we'll continue to chit chat about other things after.
Yep.
Um, Ron here and any other mods can keep an eye on the chat while I'm doing my story. And in regards to, all the things like normal. And then, of course, if anybody says they shared or people that maybe I normally play buttons for, if you can maybe jot those thoughts down when we're done, you or I
Oh,
can
yeah.
then play those buttons.
Yep. I got my. I'll tell you what. I got me piece of paper right here.
There you go. And then so people know, yeah, here's our new Twitch address, then I guess it would be.
Yep.
Because it switched a couple times, and now this is what it is, and this is what it's going to stay as. It is Toy Man Fishy Show. So you got the www.twitch.tv/Toyman Fishy Show. We are streaming over there also.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing is, check out our website. We do have a website. We sure do. We're always putting things on there. Speaking of which, Ron does have a couple of trains on there. So if anybody's interested in or
Yep,
train stuff,
I
I guess,
do.
huh? Assorted trains things.
Well,
So
if they're in the HO scale, sure, go on over there and check it out.
check
Yeah,
it out because
yeah,
we're gonna we're gonna have to do more things on that.
yeah.
Maybe almost like an auction day or something. Who knows? We'll have to talk to that one person that had offered maybe too.
Hmm.
So anyway, so there you go. Geez, my fingers are still sore from doing. I've been trying to do some needlepoint lately, or some people call it hand embroidery, and that needle going through that fabric can be a little stubborn, and it's like my fingertips are a little sore.
Something you're not used to. The finger's not used to that.
Yeah, I guess. So now from being down here, now I gotta blow my nose. So I should probably mute for a second so I can do that without blasting everybody's ears out.
Hmm. Yeah, seems like she's got a new microphone. And I'm gonna go up and make a coffee in a few minutes. So I need another coffee.
Oh, successful. I got rid of a non-renter.
That's what you get for not paying rent.
Well, I blew my nose, and there was some
oh,
cargo to get rid of, and it's like,
oh, gee, oh no.
well, it's like they're not paying rent, so they must leave. That's it.
Well, I wasn't going. I'm still going to go up and make coffee. I was going to make something to eat, but I don't know if I want to eat now after that.
Well, it's not fishy cargo you're gonna eat, is it?
Ah, no.
What's it say? Howdy, friends. Why lonely on other channel?
All right. Well, let's see. Well, don't forget, it is a new channel over there, Sunflowers. Just got to get people used to being over there on that channel as well, over in Fishy Flying Free. I think maybe, what we could do, maybe one of these times, just strictly stream over there.
Yeah, and I have done that in the
Yeah,
past too.
yeah, yeah.
And yeah, sunflowers. We saw
Hmm.
this that you shared
Yeah,
out on Facebook. We played a
yeah.
cutscene in that regards here a little bit ago. So thank you
Hmm.
so much for doing that.
Lots of words is over there watching on the Fishy Flying Free. She's, having a laugh.
Oh, all right. Well, we're at the bottom of the hour.
Alrighty, while you start that, I'm going to go up and make a coffee. And then I'll be back to see what's going on in the chat here.
Yeah, life after abuse. That was what our thumbnail was here for today.
Hmm.
So yeah, sounds good.
And Jill says, welcome back, lots of words. Boom, 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 boom. And there we go, 3 hearts.
Yep, there you go.
Does everybody like the new background or what?
Oh yeah, it's
You know,
great. Now, did you want to go get your coffee before I start the story?
well, you can go
Or
ahead and you can go ahead and start. I'm going to mute, and then I'm just going to scoot up, because I got to wait for the kettle to boil, and then while I'm waiting for the kettle to boil, I'll make something to eat while I'm up there.
oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, but
Sounds good.
I'll be listening here with the headphones.
All right, sounds good.
Okay,
Yes.
so you go ahead and start, and then I should be back down in about 5-10 minutes. If
All
that.
right. Yep,
Okay.
sounds good.
Alrighty.
Ta-da! All right, so he's gonna go get himself some coffee. I guess you guys in the chat will have to let me know if for some reason it cuts out or anything. Right now the internet looks great. I believe you can hear me well with my headset. Claudia Lee, great to see you. So yeah, just please note that, and Lost for Words, if you're going to be here for a bit, if people come in, you can say hi to them for me and such while Toyman is busy upstairs. Because once I start my story here, although I may get tongue-tied, I could see that happening. I also get tongue-tied, I kind of plan to keep going on it. I mean, I may take an intermission. So yes, I don't want anybody to feel like I'm ignoring them. I just want to focus on my story here. All right, so let's get started. I suppose I can put this up because you don't really see me anyways. So there we go. All right, so down to my story. I was in a controlling, narcissistic, verbally abusive relationship for over 17 years. Within the first 2 weeks of being together, I had witnessed this monster reveal himself and I had wondered what was going on. Was a marriage or a close relationship like this so hard, confusing, and hurtful? For the first 10 years, I tried very hard to please this person and to do all the works I physically could do, like trying to achieve as close to perfection as I could in things like cleaning the house, doing laundry, doing dishes, gardening, etc. I was trying to earn his approval and to earn his love. This never worked. On the days where I felt like I did really good on my duties, he was even more negative, disappointed, and hard on me, which really, really, really confused me. I was told I was the problem, that I am just extra sensitive, emotional, and that I needed to get stronger. And as he would sometimes say to me, he told me to man up, which that also confused me because, well, I'm not a man. Over the course of the 10 years, the first 10 years, I should say, of marriage, I still had this hope that things would get better in time, somehow, at some point. But that hope was getting weaker and weaker as the years went past, and that fake hope I had that he would change was in all reality slowly killing me. Not only was my hope dying, but my autoimmune syndrome called postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, shortened we call it POTS for short, was resulting into more severe and more frequent episodes. Plus, my own emotional state wasn't healthy, and self worth was going to be lesser and lesser as the years went by. On December, in December, I should say, in December 2015, after 10 years of trying hard in this marriage, I got injured by our Jersey milk cow, which left me with some broken bones and bad sprains. At this point, if anything, he got even worse, giving me silly rules like you cannot go upstairs, you cannot use the washing machine, etc. Also, at this point, we had a new home put on our farmland, which was placed next door to the old home that we were going to replace because the old home was moldy. Anyways, he wanted so much control over every single item that would be put into this new home that he locked the door of the newer home and even took the key with him to work to be absolutely sure that I did not sneak anything into that new home. Complete control there. The next 5 years, I stayed for all the wrong reasons, mostly because no one from the outside could see the truth. They could not see the hurtful him. Plus, I was told because of religious beliefs that divorce was never a choice. Marriage is always permanent and for life, no matter what. So I felt from what they say that I would go to hell if I did this, plus, or even consider this, I should say. Plus, I would not get any support for these actions, including my parents at the time. So I felt very alone, hurt, depressed, and very stuck. I was very much a people pleaser, starting with being raised by my parents, earning their love and acceptance at that time, to being married and then trying to gain his love. So basically, how I was raised as a child and how I lived life then continued in this marriage. So it took me some time to even think of going against what most people saw because I was a people pleaser, because I was concerned about what they would think of me and my circumstances, especially because they did not want to believe me. I have experienced judgment from people, and people, that they don't believe me, which is very frustrating, especially in regards to my invisible, sometimes disabling syndrome and the abusive relationship I was in. Being they could not see my hurts, or they just decided not to believe what I had to say. This made me feel like a prisoner in my own home and in my own body that I could not escape. Ever since about 3 years ago, I knew I needed to get out, but I had a lot of fear to take that first step of, of that scary new unknown journey. One of the reasons was my parents, especially my mom, since I have a close bond with my mom. It was very hard to do anything, especially because she could not see that abusive side of this person I've been with for so many years. And others didn't see it too, but truly, my mom not seeing it was the hardest part. There were times I got so depressed, I just wanted to die. For example, a few years ago, I was so depressed that I gave up and didn't eat for a whole month. I got so weak and symptomatic with my syndrome, I couldn't walk and was withering away. Thankfully, church friends took me into their home for about a month and a half. They brought me to doctor appointments and got me back on my feet. So, over the course of that time, I went from hardly being able to walk to walking well with my walker, and from eating nothing to eating like a grape at a time to eating normal, healthy adult meals again. So, in the meantime, while people locally could not see the truth, I found YouTube and started to build strong, good friends on that platform. And in my opinion, I met these good friends through God, and this literally saved my life. They believed me while no one else around me did. They would listen to me, gave me courage, and as the years have gone on, I've gotten stronger and stronger. My friends would listen to me, like I said, and gave me the courage to get stronger in many ways and helped me from taking my life even when I felt that was the only way out of the hurtful, abusive trap. There have been a handful of people that helped me get to where I am today, and they all had their part, and some still are a part of my life to today. And I truly appreciate them greatly, but I must say that he might not have been the first one, but the one that helped me the most in my eyes has been Ron, aka Toyman. Thankfully, in the summer, a couple years ago, my mom finally could see the true colors of this abusive husband I had. We had a nice long conversation about this, and I felt better that I had support, that my mom believed me, but I still had to make these moves, and it was overwhelming and scary to think of unknown change, even if it was better. Even though I was a lot stronger than I used to be, I still had downer days being in constant abuse. So I did leave for a break twice, thanks to YouTube help. The first time, a YouTuber who would like to stay anonymous uh, gave me enough so I could go to a nice Airbnb, I mean, for 3 days. That was wonderful. The husband was furious, but I needed this break, and it was great. The second time is when Ron came down at the end of last year because he came down and he helped so I could get away for an entire week, away from everything, all the stress, all the abuse. And that was so, so good to get away from all that. That made the husband very upset that I was away for a week visiting my good friend Ron, who, yes, happens to be a man. After a week after I got. Oh, wait. Yes, that's where I start. Sorry, my eyes are starting to go crossed. I got lots of typing here. About a week after I got home on Saturday, January 14th, the pastor's wife wanted to meet with me at the church to talk. At our get together, I was told to make this marriage work with the husband. And this person actually knows all the details. She's heard actual recordings and she knows all the things that are going on. Yet, she's wanting me to go back to this toxic environment and make it work. Or not, I haven't left yet, I guess, but she wants my heart to be in it. She had suggested a book to help and also marriage counseling. She judged me, and falsely at that, and said I was full of bitterness and that my spirit is wrong and that I am on the path of the devil because of my YouTube friends were leading me down the wrong path and that I'm not looking how the church would want me to and that I may lose my one and only once a week church janitor job. So, in short, I was losing my cleaning job at church over her falsely assuming my spirit is incorrect. And even if it was, what does that have to do with me cleaning the church? Plus, she also had made a big deal about me having a week break from the abuse and for having a YouTube meet and greet with my friend Ron. For 2 weeks after I got home, the abusive husband gave me the silent treatment, meaning he was 100% in avoiding talking or even acknowledging that I existed at all. Now, before we did talk, oh, before this, we didn't talk a lot, and it's like I was separating myself from him anyways under the same roof, but he wasn't 100% treating me like this. Now, this time it was 100% silent treatment. Then, 2 weeks after I got home, on Friday, January 20th, my husband finally sat and talked. So he's been silent treating me for almost 2 weeks, and then now he's going to speak. He had things to say, some true, some false. Had our Unity wedding candle lit, which represented our relationship. In summary, if I left that candle lit, it meant I wanted to stay and work on things and let him have more control. He stated there would be many changes if I stayed, and if I blew the candle out, there were still other consequences. There is nothing left in me to stay in this toxic environment. I was just looking at a message. Got I got interrupted. Yes, so he had lots of rules and regulations if I stayed, but he also said there would still be that if I left, obviously. Now, before I continue, I want to put a little blurb in here that my husband and I had a unique marriage where we were married under God, but it was a common law marriage, meaning that we didn't have a official license of the state. So, in the state's eyes, we are not married, but in relatives, family, friends' eyes, and all that, we were. And that's a big reason why he used the unity candle, because the unity candle lit meant that we were still married, and then if it got blown out, that would signify that we were divorced. Just give you some backstory before I continue. So, like I said, there was nothing left of me to stay in this toxic relationship. I've came to a point that I didn't want any more of that. I didn't want to stay for more control, demands, etc. That was not okay. So, even though I know he was trying to guilt me and I know he didn't, well, I guess I don't know this. I think he didn't think I'd actually get up and do this, but maybe he did. My old self would not have because of people pleasing and feeling pressure, but my new self did. So, anyway, so I got up and I blew our unity candle out, which signified divorce. All done. No more. And he said, "You need to move out." This has been my plan the whole time. It's just all of a sudden I gotta leave, and I absolutely had no plans of where to stay, a source of income other than my once a week job, which is not enough to support like a rent or a house or anything like that. And so I had the fear of what is my new future? I did not know. The next day, which would be Saturday, January 21st, I was planning to go clean the church. Now, I normally do this on Fridays, but being that Friday, I was busy. I had just gotten back from no, I don't know what I was doing that day. Actually, because it's 2 weeks after getting back. Anyways, I don't know, my brain's getting ahead of myself. I was busy doing other things that day, so I decided to slide it into Saturday, which I have done before. Long story shorter, he had the car and was gone all day, which is bizarre, not normal. In the meantime of that day, I took the time to start packing up all my essentials that I could pack into my car once he came back. Another thing that day is midday, the internet went out, which I later found out was because of him canceling the service. It was late when he got back, and I wasn't sure if I should start packing when he was standing there present or wait till he went to bed. It ended up that he went to the gym to go work out. But at this point in time, he did take the other vehicle because there is a second vehicle that we have, but it's manual. It's a manual truck that I don't drive. Anyways, he took that. So when he went to do the gym and went exercising, I quickly packed my belongings into the car and left. By now it's getting late, so I did not go to the church to clean that day. But thankfully, Ron got me a hotel room, which he booked that I could stay at till Monday morning. Now, if need be, he would have booked the hotel for longer. I'm just gonna take a tiny intermission. Toyman, you can hear me and everything, right? Okay. Yes. Okay. I just wanted to ask before I continue. All right. So we're getting to the bottom of this. We're getting there. Hope you all are enjoying this. I mean, it's not an enjoyable circumstance, but I wanted to share this with everybody. Over the course of these couple days over the weekend at the hotel, I had many things I was trying to figure out in my brain, but at the same time, I could hardly focus. Truly, all I could do was cry. It is like someone ripped a band aid off of you and you do not know what's going to happen next. I felt sad, overwhelmed, and afraid of all of the unknowns. I did reach out to a couple longtime local friends, and thanks to one of them, I was offered a place through them that I would be able to start staying at on Monday, which is perfect because I had that hotel room until Monday, and like I said earlier, if need be, Ron would have extended that, but it was perfect. I was at the hotel till Monday, and then I had a place I could go to after that. So this place or these wonderful people said that I had a place to stay until I had things figured out. I found this interesting how I had no clue where I was going and what would happen, but the puzzle pieces were being laid out. God had my hand in all of this. I just needed to trust in Him. After checking out at the hotel at 11 o'clock a.m. on Monday morning, I headed to the church to get my paycheck. I really didn't have any money on me, so I was depending on this check so I could put gas in my vehicle and purchase some food to eat that day. When I looked in the normal location for my check at the church, I did not see my check, and I've never had this problem before, and I've been working here now for a couple years. I found out that the pastor was withholding my check, and it was locked in his office. He was using it as bait so that I would come meet him because he wanted to talk to me. Now, during this phone call, because I ended up calling him to see where my check was, he did end up telling me all the things he wanted to say over the phone, but he still wasn't going to come in until Tuesday, being Monday is his day off. I did figure out other means of getting money that day, thanks to friends and such, but still, that was still wrong. Starting Monday afternoon, I moved into my temporary home with good friends, basically longtime good friends of the family. And that's where I am still to today. So that was very helpful. One less thing to wonder about, at least temporarily. I had no control over my phone, over my cell phone. So I had asked the husband to separate it from the group account, which was under his control. Instead of just separating it, it got canceled. So then I had no phone service for part of the day. I was able to make a brand new phone plan on Tuesday after getting my check, but unfortunately, I had to change my phone number because the other one got canceled and the company had it all locked up. Because what they do, once a phone gets canceled, they lock up the number for like 6 months and then they recycle it at a later date. So it was annoying, but at least I got that figured out. And there are still some positives because during all of this, I wasn't only getting stuff thrown at me from the church and then what I've already been dealing with for 17 years, but I was having some other people texting or calling me and trying to force me back into this abusive situation. So the one positive thing about the phone number changing is I did not have to give them my new phone number. So all of a sudden, these so-called flying monkeys were not able to get in contact with me. There were many things that were cut right away or soon to be after this situation of being on my own. Things like car insurance, which will be due in March, car tabs, like all these things are coming up uh, that all of a sudden I'm in charge of. On a good note, though, he did let me keep the car, and he is paying for temporary storage of some of my larger things for the next 3 months. Plus, he did give me a little money to go towards the title transfer, so that was really nice too. So I have been at this friend's home now for over 3 weeks. I am in a good, positive, safe environment. They have been very supportive, understanding, they listen, and they have actually helped others in the past under similar circumstances. So they totally understand where I'm coming from. which that in itself is huge. I have to say that even though this is temporary housing, having a place to reside for now that I can call home, where I can actually unpack my things from the car, has helped with at least that part of the shakiness right now. At least one thing is firm for now. It feels like home, at least for the time being. Whoops, playing around with my headset here. Truly, for the first week, I could not even think. So I'm kind of going back and forth here, but now this is kind of going with my emotional state, right? So, truly, for that first week, I could not think at all. Like I had said earlier, the first 2 days, I literally could only cry. Ask Ron, he saw me. Because Ron was there every step of this way, also. But yeah, that's about all I could do for the first couple of days was cry because I had everything was unknown and I was scared. And then the following days, once I'm here at this friend's home, that at least felt more stable, but my brain was still in a fog. I suppose I'm still in shock, scared. It's just different, right? It's change. After about a week in, I was able to start thinking clear and start focusing on things I need to start figuring out. At about 2.5 weeks in, meaning ever since I left, right? All I wanted to do was sleep. I was so fatigued and sleepy all the time, and this lasted for a handful of days. It did not matter how much sleep I got, I was just exhausted all the time. And from what people have told me, especially people that have been through this before, they told me that that happened to them too. About 3 weeks after leaving their ex, that all they did was like sleep for a whole week. So all the emotions and stress and all the things must just all come together and you're just exhausted. So truly most days nowadays I'm pretty stable, just trying to pace myself, getting things done one chunk at a time. I am trying not to overwhelm myself with too much, otherwise my post-traumatic stress disorder gets triggered. Now, of course, it's not perfect because it just must have been a day that my emotions were lesser or harder to deal with. And this last Monday, I felt very overwhelmed and panicked and had many tears that day. But all the days since then, I've been I've been fine. So, as you can hear, every day can be a bit different, but overall as the days go by, I am getting stronger and more stable and less triggered. I also have to note that even though I was scared of the unknowns, even the night that I left, I did even that night have a small sense of hope and freedom that I haven't experienced while in this relationship. So that concludes my story, but I would like to say if you are one going through verbal abuse of whatever kind, please know that you are not alone and that you can get free. And thank you for listening to my story. So, you may speak again, Mr. Ron.
Thank you.
He's like, "Thank you."
Thank you.
So there you go. That's
Yep.
my story. And if anybody here missed some of it, you can always go back.
hmm
Any questions, you're more than welcome to. But that is what was on my heart that I kind of wanted to try to express to everybody. So there you go.
Yep. And like I said, I help pay for a lot of things to help her along
Yes.
too. So, you know, Dave and Wolfie, good to see you. Yeah. So I help pay for her phone, other things that she
Yes.
needs and stuff. So we're getting
Yes.
there.
Yep. Yep.
So
Thanks. And yeah, there are obviously gonna be things I missed in that
yeah.
story because it was some of it was an overview and some of it's more detailed. But
hmm
yes, Ron paid for the hotel stay. He paid for the phone. He's been paying for other things too. I mean, car insurance, things that are coming up. There's a lot of things that he's been supporting me on,
Yeah.
not just emotionally, but financially too. And in part, this is why I'm also doing paintings, is because I was trying to think of ways of what I could do right now, of things for people to purchase to help, so that other people can maybe take a little part right now too. Now, of course, eventually I'll be having a stable full-time income situation where we will not, I don't have to depend on other people's as much for such things.
Mhm.
But for right now, if anybody's interested of helping, because I still have a long way to go, we have one of these paintings available because Ron was kind enough to buy the other one. So there's one of these, and these are all 5 by 7 paintings. And then there's two of these. It's represents like mountains and sky and water, and it's just supposed to be like lots of color, lots of livelihood, lots of life going on. And then these I didn't get quite done yet, but as you can see, the top part is sky, like the sun, and you got clouds, and then the bottom is going to be water and a
Mhm.
reflection of such.
And I'd like to
And
say hello to Claudia. How you doing? Good to see you.
but they're $25 each plus shipping. So hi Claudia. Yep, Claudia came in before the story actually.
Mm, mm. I missed.
Oh, yeah, I think you were getting coffee.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think you're right. I think I was getting coffee. Of
So
course,
wow.
I made a bagel and cheese too. While I was up there.
Yeah,
I
she says Fishy is brave for sharing her story. Yeah, it's been a while before since you know, I've been thinking about it, and now I wanted to share a little bit more details and
hmm
figure as time goes, I'll let you know how this journey goes afterwards, and there might be more and more things eventually that I share uh, of during which too, because there are certain things that I'm not talking about at the moment during which, but it's more and more will come out as time goes too.
Oh yeah, you'll do it when you feel you're ready. You know. So
Yes,
it's
if you
all
have no
good. We
resources, you feel stuck. That's right. They're lost words, and
yeah.
yeah,
But you do have friends who care about you very much. Will help you.
yes. So
Like me.
we're yes, my number one fan, right?
Yes, yes, yes. I am. I'm your number one fan. There you go.
So yeah. So if you want to help out, just being here is great. Sharing this out
Yep.
is great.
hmm
Maybe sharing out the stream so people can come back and listen to Fishy's story. That'd be great. If you want to financially help and you want some artwork at the same time, you know,
Yeah.
keep these in
There
mind.
you go.
I will be posting those also on the community page when I have more done. And yeah,
Mm.
hopefully
Yeah.
people will enjoy and want some because I'm enjoying making them. Jules says that Fishy, I'm proud of you. Thank you so much. Yeah, now I feel like I got the jitters.
Oh,
Hi, Lee.
sorry.
Good to see you.
It's all right. You did
I,
great. So getting out is the big step, and you've done that. So, and we're all very
yes.
proud of you for doing that. You know, taking that
And
big
like I
step.
was saying in my story too, is
hmm
yes, I wasn't ready when I basically felt like I was getting kicked out because I didn't want to work on things there. But in all reality, I've been wanting to get out, and I think I needed that because it's been the last couple of years I knew I needed out, but I've
hmm
been hesitant to take that first step. And then I was almost forced to take that first step, which I think I needed.
Right. But my opinion, he should be doing more. But that's my opinion.
Well,
You know,
he could be doing
than what he
more,
has been doing.
but he could be doing less too.
hmm
Like what I'm trying to say is I know another circumstance and that person didn't do a dime towards anything. Where in this situation, he is paying for my storage for 3 months. He is letting me have the car free and clear, and he did give me money to help with the title transfer. So, yes, there are some things it'd be nice if I could get helped with, but at the same time, he is doing more than a lot of narcissists would.
Hmm.
So it is what it is, and we'll continue keep going forward. It'll be all right.
Yep.
Yep. A lot of times, religious folks only care about people following church rules. And in
Hmm.
my
Yep.
opinion, about the whole churchy part of things with the pastor's wife and the pastor, from what they were saying to me and stuff, I believe part of the reason they don't like what I'm doing is because of how they're feeling like what they're looking like, what people are saying at the church, and how they are looking. They're not looking good because they're not able to mend. Apparently, in a lot of churches, they want to be able to mend any marriage, even if it's toxic.
Yeah, but
And if
churches got to learn to stop meddling in other people's affairs. You're there to listen to the word of God, not to sit there and meddle in people's lives. That's not what you're supposed to be preaching. That's my opinion.
Well, and this is another thing I've heard, and I've heard this from Christian coaching type people in a program and on YouTube, is that they both said go into, oh, actually, there's three people that are Christians I've heard this from, and they
Hmm.
said do not go to Christian counseling because a
Nope.
lot of times Christian counseling will only abuse you more.
Yep.
Not,
Hello,
it might not
Gemma.
be 100%, but a lot of times it is because they're trying to smush you back together when it's not supposed to be. And Gemma's
Ex-
journey, great to see
yeah,
you.
exactly. And how dare people who know, uh, people are in an abusive relationship, how dare you try to get them to go back into that situation when they leave? Like, come on, get a life. Like, think, pull your head out of your butt and think about what you're trying to do, right?
Well, the big thing
You
is,
know,
or I'd hope it's this way anyways, is that if this was all physical abuse,
oh, yeah, it'd
I
be different.
believe then the church would stand by and be like, yeah, get out of there. But
Yep.
because they can't see it and they don't want to believe it, and some people, this is the hard part too that I didn't put in my story, is some people who have been friends with me for almost 20 years, they write to me and say that they can't be friends with me anymore unless I go back and mend this marriage. And in their opinion, um, I should be leaving this person just because of a personality.
Hmm.
What they don't understand is this is not just a personality.
No, it's about command and control and basically breaking people's wills to the point of almost getting them almost into a nervous breakdown, like shutdown type thing, where you'd be submissive and agree with everything that they do, and then basically you're basically turned into a slave, is what these people do.
Well, the other thing is, I understand that people that haven't been in it, they can't understand it because they haven't been in it, but they still should acknowledge and believe you.
Right.
I think it's
Hmm.
wrong that they judge
Yeah.
you. Like the false judgments I was getting from the people at the church saying, I look at you and I see a heap of bitterness and that the devil is at work here. How do they know what's going on inside me? Falsely accusing is not very nice.
Hmm.
Yeah, not all of them are bad, but a lot of them
Yeah.
seem to be. I'm a reformed heathen now. There's that devil.
Oh yeah. Yeah. We're all heathens. Yeah.
No, of course, it's kind of like anything out there. Doctors, dentists, lawyers, etc., etc. There's going to be good and bad. And so I'm not going to say that 100% of Christian counseling is bad and 100% of churches are bad. There just
Hmm.
seems to be a lot of them that they just end up being religious, what do you call it, religion abuse towards especially women that are verbally abused and controlled.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, yeah,
Yep.
so a lot of us end up. Well, they say this is what's going to happen, and this also helped me. This is another thing I should say is I've heard a lot of coaching about this already before all this is starting to happen to me, and so I knew more than likely this would happen. It's still hard, but it helps that I knew that the church is probably going to almost basically kick me out and not be on my side, even though they know all the evidence about what's going on. That friends are going to turn on you and family are going to turn on you and basically almost have to. Well, some people have done this. Sometimes you need to just pick up and start a whole new life somewhere else because everybody's so messed up. They call them flying monkeys. Flying monkeys term, I don't know who came up with that, but that means it's all of a sudden you got these people, and sometimes they surprise you to who they are, but they basically support the abusive individual
Yeah.
because they're conditioned to seeing only the nice side of them, and you're the crazy one, and they will take their side and they'll squish you basically.
Well,
And
exactly. Yeah.
so I've been having that happen, and it's hard. I cried a bunch when my friend of almost 20 years said she can't be friends with me anymore. But it's not going to stop me because I'm
Mm-hmm.
done being hurt. I'm done being a people pleaser. I am almost 40 years old and I would like to live my life now.
Hello, Steve's place. Good to see you.
Good to see you, Steve's place.
Yeah. No more people walking on fishy. That's it. She's done.
I like that. Flying monkeys are bootlickers and followers of narcissists. Yep.
Exactly. Exactly right.
I'm still looking for the
Yeah.
cord. It's funny.
Yeah. Still, really?
Yeah, it just
Uh,
was
uh,
moving to
I,
the cord because I wanted to stand up because my leg went to sleep because I was so focused on trying to read and all that that now my throat's a little hoarse
okay.
and my legs are a little sore.
Shall we tell them? Shall we tell them why you're looking for the cord?
Yes, tell them why.
All right. So I sent down Fishy a new wireless headset because she was
Yeah.
always so. Remember, she's always had this cord here. She was always so used to being tethered to the computer. Now, when she moved, she's looking for the cord. Like, oh yeah, I don't got one on because it's wireless. She got that a few days ago that I sent down to her. So yeah, so she's got a nice wireless headset.
Yeah, and it's comfortable. It's the type that goes over the ear because okay, well
Yeah.
look at the one that Toyman has on. That is the kind I
Yep.
did have that he also got
Mhm.
me.
Yep.
Turn your head. Turn your head. There. See, it was fine. It was better than what I had,
Mhm.
but it goes over your ear, and after a while, for me anyways, the ears get a little sore. And it was fine. It was fine. But then this is a lot better because then I can jump around like I tend to do, and I don't have to worry about cord getting in my way.
Mhm. Well, it's a gaming headset that I sent her down.
Ooh, maybe I gotta start a new chapter in my life and do gaming
So
now too, huh?
it's got a really good microphone.
Well, with all that, I'll be right back. I need the bathroom.
Oh yes, by all means, and yeah, we don't need to hear any water. All right. So she's going to go use the bathroom. There we go. Yeah, Gemma said a little while ago. She said her grandma's in the hospital or something like that for a little while. So hopefully, Gemma, your grandma will feel better. Hopefully everything will go okay and stuff. Yeah, like it's isn't that right there, Steve? Life has a way of showing you about other things, of switching around and changing your stuff around, changing your life for the better, you know. So, but as for being in toxic environments and stuff, sooner or later, you know, The body is only going to take so much stress before it decides it's had enough, and that's it. You lay down and go to sleep, and then you don't wake up again. That's the thing about these toxic environments. They can cause nervous breakdowns and everything else. So, you know, how anybody can sit there and try and crush a person basically into a submissive, more or less turn them into robot slaves type. That's how I look at it. You don't have that right to do that, Mike. To me, you know, that's the kind of person that just is despicable. It's disgusting how they act. It truly is. You know, nobody has that right. Nobody has a right to control another person. I don't care if you're married or not. You don't have that right. Just because you're married, you don't have the right to do what you want to the other person. Sorry. They have rights too, and you're not going to try and strip them of their rights and dignity, which this person has been trying to do. Didn't succeed, so. So there we go. And I got to write a review on the new amp that I got anyways too, so when I get around to it, you know. Hey, we've been going for an hour and 17 minutes now. Right. Oh, okay. Maybe when Fishy gets back, maybe we'll fire the drums up for a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. As for house renovations, well, that's going on. Part two of the video that I put up. Part two will be going up shortly, showing the progress. So all the painting's done. That's all I'm going to say. The painting's done, and you'll see the rest and the finished product and everything else. So. I think we'll be getting our dish. I'll be getting the dishwasher shortly this week too. So, you know. Thank you. Last words. Yeah, got all the flooring bought, so I bought enough for both rooms because I thought, well, it's on sale. Might as well buy a whack of it. And I did. So get it all done, get the underlay going, and got to make sure the floor is all level once I rip the carpet out and everything out. Once the carpet gets ripped out, inspect the subfloor and look for highs and low spots. So I'll have to probably go out and buy some thin sets, and then the low spots that I do find, well, then I have to fill it with thin set because we want a nice flat surface when we lay the floor. So. And I got myself a new tool. It's called a floor chopper. Instead of using my saw all the time, creating sawdust all through the house, I've got a laminate flooring cutter. So and the only thing I'll need to use my jigsaw for is cutting the opening for the heating vents in the floor, and of course cutting around door jambs and everything else. So. Yep. It says, do not put fingers near blade. No, because you're going to. I've already put my finger underneath the blade and went like this, just kind of, ooh, that's razor sharp. It's just like the slightest little pressure will just put a hole in your finger real quick. That is razor sharp.
Don't be putting holes in your fingers.
Well, I put enough holes in my fingers by when it's time to remove the tacking strips from where the carpet was on to hold the carpet in place. Those things are sharp. I got a few holes in my fingers for that. Slightest little nick and it just bleeds like crazy. Like really, like a little scratch.
Well, please know this though, Sunflower. When I left, I did not know of this opportunity of where I'm at now. I had no clue that that would be
Nope.
an opportunity. It was through my friend that I found this out.
Hmm.
So sometimes you can't know things beforehand, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, because I was prepared to book that room for 2 weeks.
Yeah. Last Roar
Until we
says, I
find out.
understand that, Sunflowers. I am physically alone here. My emotional support is far away, mostly virtual.
Hmm.
Until Fishy comes over. Just kidding. Well, you never know.
You
Maybe,
never
maybe in
know.
the, maybe at some point I'll go hang out with Lost for Words for a while.
Oh, there you go.
Lost for Fishy.
Yeah, it wouldn't take me long to drive down that around that end of the country either. All I would do is just cross in Detroit and cut down in through Ohio, and boom, I'm there.
Yes. Yes. And yeah, Sunflowers, I understand. Yeah, because everybody's circumstance can be different, but it can be similar still in some way.
Hmm.
Like in my situation, yes, it was a spouse, right? That was not how I thought it would be, and was with this person for over 17 years. But it
Yeah.
doesn't have to be a spouse. It could be a family member, it can be a friend, it can be even people that you're not even in the same house with, actually. I know of a person that she was controlled by another classmate, basically. So they were really close friends, and her friend basically controlled her almost all her life until she finally woke up and put her foot down, and then this friend disappeared because she didn't like the new boundaries.
Hmm. Yeah, about half a day. Yep, I know. I've been down there many times in the big truck.
So yeah, so I know it's. I mean, a lot of it might be even harder when it's under the same roof, be it family or more, but it can happen even so outside the household. Like I
Hmm.
say, I know of a person locally that had that happen where this person was in a friendship and they weren't living under the same roof, but she was very much controlled by this person for most of her life
Yep.
until she finally got strong enough one day and put her foot down, and then her friend at the time just disappeared because it wasn't their friendship. That wasn't what she wanted in the friendship, right? Is she just wanted to control her.
Hmm.
Now, I did hear that this person is back in this person's life, and supposedly things are going well now. That was a couple years later, and I hope it is going well.
Hmm.
Sometimes people need that to wake up and maybe have a change of heart. Yeah, as long as you're alive, you're always going to be learning. There's sunflowers.
Oh yeah. Yepper. I am.
Or actually, Steve's place, I guess, said, well, life is a learning curve. Everyone
Yeah.
has their learning to do. And then Sunflower says, I feel you're supposed to know each other. And yeah, I think we are supposed to get brought together. And I don't think it's the devil's work. LOL.
No, it's not.
Like other people want to say.
Yeah, I know. It's just like we're like people. It's the devil. The devil made me do it. Yeah. I don't believe in the devil.
I
Sorry.
don't know. Look at me really good there, everybody. Do I look like I'm full of bitterness?
Nope. Nope.
I might be sad, depressed, and that kind of stuff, but I don't believe I'm full of bitterness. There are other parts of the story that most people could be bitter about. I mean, a person could be bitter about things that happened even before I got married, of things that shouldn't have been done that I'm not going to go into today.
Hmm.
I mean, I could have been bitter about that. I could have been bitter about how I was raised as a child. I could have been
Yep.
bitter about over 17 years of my life being wasted. But I'm not, because I'm thinking I can't go back. To be upset and bitter about it at this point makes no sense. But from this point on, I can move forward.
Well, you know, in life, when one door closes, another one opens up.
Yeah.
So,
And you. Oh, lost your words. Did I play your button? I don't remember.
I think so, but we can play it again.
Yeah, I like it so much. I'm gonna play it again. Double dose is better than none, and then I'm gonna play the
There we
longer
go.
version too.
Oh,
I'm gonna play both. Hey.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I'm not falling. I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows, and we're all going life. Still nobody knows, but I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes. And ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago.
there we go.
Yeah. There we go. I just thought that was a good one to play for on this,
Yeah,
thought.
I retweeted all the stream out on all 3 channels, by the way. So,
Oh, that means I get to play the shared button.
oh,
All right, shared button. Thanks to Toy Man. I like my updated buttons. Yay.
yeah. It's always good to make new buttons, update them. You know,
Yeah. It was my new twist to them now,
try and keep things fresh, right? So,
Well, yeah. Here, let's do this in honor of Sparky, even though he's not here.
okay.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, remember, folks, I do love making buttons.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Oh, I should do another button, huh? Oh, I still gotta make an official button for this character, don't I?
Yep.
RWC Toy Man. I keep forgetting until we get to this point in time. So remind me, please.
There we go.
Some music going. Hold on. There you go. It's in honor of Artemis. Oh man. I'm gonna write it down. Never remember doing this. He had an oopsie. He had an oopsie daisy. There you go. Anyways, I love making buttons, so please keep this in mind because if you want a button, like here, this is for Ron's new gaming channel. I made this just for him.
There we go.
I like coming up with new ideas.
Oh, yes. You have come a long way. You know that?
Here's another one. I think you like this one too.
There we go.
I made all kinds of things.
Mm-hmm.
And don't be crying. Sometimes you gotta fly.
Flying high.
Yeah, flying is better than crying.
There you go. Yipper.
Ooh, there he is. Haha.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, I had to make sure all the thumbs are up, right? So, you know, ding dong, ding.
Ding-a-ling.
So there we go. Now, speaking of the new gaming channel, I should. Of course, I've been so busy.
Yeah, he's busy doing house stuff right now.
Yeah. Yeah, which will be another video installment on that too, coming shortly, too. By the way.
Oh, that'll be good.
I'll probably need some thumbnails. Oh no, we have a bunch of thumbnails for that, don't we?
I don't remember. But here's another one. Here's a third one I did for your gaming channel, by the way.
Yeah, I like that one too.
Mm-hmm. I thought so.
Mm-hmm. How you doing, Seth?
Good to see you there, Seth.
Yep, that's what I do. I come in with all my channels.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Well, what do you want to talk about now?
That means he doesn't know what to talk about. Right?
Let's see. I can talk about work and how slow it was last night. It was really slow.
What is it?
It made for a long night. But I'll bet you tonight it'll be busy. Why? Because it's Friday night for us.
Solo Texan Adventures, great to see you. Yeah, it's been a while.
Hello. Hello, Solo. Good to see you, man. How you been?
Yeah. Yeah, how you been? How you been doing?
Yeah, it's just a long time no see. Yeah. Hope
Yeah,
everything's
it's
good
been a
on your
while.
end. Yeah. I'm itchy.
Now you're itchy.
Yeah, I'm itchy.
Hmm.
I need
Need more coffee. Well, at
coffee.
some point in the future, I'm planning to do some fishy podcasts. So this is
Oh,
a
nice.
image I was using in that thought.
Look how lovely your hair is.
And that's the actual me. Yes, that's actually
Mm-hmm.
me. Right after I got my hair cut and styled during the week
Mm-hmm.
of Ron being down here.
Yeah. Yes, that's
And
right. I treated her to a haircut.
you did. And this,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just starting out making finally. I've had it for a while now, and I'm finally doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So once this is done, it'll be interesting, and I'll show everybody how that turned out.
Well, work has been crazy, he says. How about you both? Well, work's been up and down here, busy one day and slow the next, but things are going pretty good. So,
Yep, it's just
mm-hmm.
been, we just keep on swimming.
Yep. If you haven't heard, Solo, Fishy's out of her toxic environment relationship. She's now out on her own. So,
Yes. Yep. I
yes.
actually went
Yeah.
through a story time, you could say, for what was that? About a half hour's worth, I think, from the bottom of the
Mm-hmm.
hour to the top of the hour. So about a half hour into the
Yeah.
stream, I talked for about a half hour about that kind of stuff. And oh, look at there. There's Derek. Dark Shadows, Paranormal, and History. How are you doing?
Oh, hello, Derek. How you doing? Good to see you, man.
Yeah. Wonderful to see
Yeah.
you. I hope you're doing
Mm-hmm.
okay. What?
Did I just do that? I just twitched. I was just sitting here, all of a sudden my body went like that.
Is
Oh.
it because you're on Twitch? Are you on the Twitch side of things?
No,
Hmm?
no, I'm on the YouTube side of things.
Twitch.
He
Ah, da,
says
da,
not
da, 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 da,
not
da, da.
bad. I'm good. Okay, well,
He's not
yeah,
bad. He's good. Good.
yeah, he's not bad. He's good. All right, I'm glad he's good and not bad. Okay. Yes, yes, she does deserve to be treated like a queen, and she is being treated like a queen, aren't you?
Yes. Hey, I even got a new headset.
Yeah.
People like not all, okay, not a lot of people, but some people had asked me, some family members that is, asked me what I did and what I got for Valentine's Day. I said, well, I mean, I did some other things earlier that day. I bought myself some Valentine's chocolates and shared with some family members and such. But then
Hmm.
I also got a package from a wonderful person here named Ron, and it was or it is. I'm wearing it right now. It's a wireless headset, a gaming one, a nice, decent, good quality headset, plus a wonderful card. So it was a great package.
Hmm.
Thank you, Seth. Seth says, "Go fish. You are so smart."
Hmm. I'm going to make a
Sorry,
coffee.
I'm back. Had to sort stuff out. That's fine. Yeah, it's great to see everybody here. Yay! I suppose now that we got a couple other people here in the chat, I'm gonna show off my paintings I just did over the course of the last week or so.
Oh yeah.
So here is the original one. This is the first time I ever made a acrylic painting. There were two of these. Now Ron did buy one of them, so there's only one left. These are 5x7. All the paintings I'm going to show you are all 5x7 inch canvas paintings. And so I have one more of these available. I have two of these. Just, mountains and beautiful scenery. Two of those left. And then I also have two in the process. I was hoping to have them done. They're half done. But as you can see, there's the sun and clouds, and then there's going to be water underneath eventually. So basically, I'm showing you these because we're asking for $25 for each plus shipping. And that money would then get put towards items that I'm trying to get figured out now because I am financially not 100% stable yet. And in time, I will be. So.
There, got me coffee.
And the turkey's going to dance now. Yay!
Yay, yay, turkey dance, turkey dance.
Yes. Ooh, that makes me think of this thing. Sow a thought, reap an action. Sow an action, reap a habit. Sow a habit, reap a character. Sow a character, reap a destiny. Reap a destiny equals a legend, I think somebody had said. So, anyways, it's important what you do in your life.
Yeah, it is.
And yes, happy Valentine's or belated Valentine's to everyone.
Yep, yep. Happy belated Valentine's Day, everybody. So.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. You don't have to do anything.
Well, some people do, some people don't.
Well, Fishy, my advice is to just forgive and move on without looking back. If you do look back, focus on how strong you are and any growth from within yourself. Keep pressing forward. Yeah.
Yep.
No, I don't. Yeah, I plan to keep going forward. I know, like I was talking earlier, I know some people would focus on the past. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I could be like, oh, I've been in 17 years, I wasted, or I'm mad at this person or bitter about that thing. But you know what? It doesn't help anything. So my plan is just go from this point forward and make the best choices that I can, and that's it.
Yep. Exactly. You've come a long way. You've gotten really, really strong. Very
Puff the
proud,
Magic
proud
Dragon,
of you.
420.
So,
Good to see you.
hello, Puff the Magic Dragon.
Yeah. Puff the
Down by the
Magic
sea.
Dragon down by the sea.
There we go.
And now that's what you're gonna do now, aren't you? You gonna
What's
go
that?
puff puff puff
No,
puff
I'm not gonna puff
puff?
puff.
Yeah, puff.
No.
Yeah, it's great to see everybody in here. Thank you for everybody
Mm-hmm.
who's been sharing this out. Well, the living situation here is terrible for me, Sunflowers. I'm losing my mind at this apartment, so I have had to make drastic changes. Yeah, yep.
Yep.
So there were things that what are they called? Landlords? Whatever they're called. They weren't
Yeah.
listening, and things were getting out of hand. And for her sanity, she had to make some drastic moves. And in all
Mm-hmm.
reality, though, lost for words, I have a feeling you're gonna like having your own place better, anyways.
Oh yeah. Exactly.
Even if
Real
it wasn't
estate's
in your
in.
planning now or ever, but now this will be good, I think. It's all yours now.
Well,
Yay.
real estate is an investment.
It is.
You know, invest in your real estate, and once you fix it up the way you want it, you can turn around and sell it and make even more money.
Ooh, look at this. Yes, I'm going to thrive. See, she's not going to just
Mm-hmm.
survive. She's going to
There we go.
thrive. Woo!
Exactly.
Solo says, looking back will only cause bitterness, anger, and hate. It will turn your heart to stone. I will be praying for you. You got this. Well, thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
You are
Yep.
correct. And a lot of people do that. They'll keep looking backwards, or even I was in this circumstance that in your current circumstance, you will feel so stuck that you're going to feel like you can't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
But just remember this, your mind is number one to if you're going to make that change or not.
Yeah, exactly.
Because a lot of people that say, I can't, guess what that means? They won't.
Yep.
You have to say, I can, and figure out any avenue and do it. Just do it right now. Do it.
I can remember somebody saying to me, I can't do this. And I'm going, yes, you can.
Wonder who
You
that
can
was.
do this. You can do this.
And okay, well, I know who he's talking about, but the other thing is, just because you get there doesn't mean that you're not gonna have days that are
Yeah.
not great too. And Lost for Words can vouch for that, I'm sure. I mean,
Hmm.
overall, her days are much better than they used to be. Overall, my days are a lot better than they used to be.
Oh,
But
yeah.
we're still gonna have those days of I can't, I feel sad, I feel lonely. You know,
Hmm.
you're still gonna have those spells.
Yeah.
Be it outward circumstance or it's just an internal something to get through.
Hmm.
But yeah, if a person, I don't know, I know of a couple of people, and like I say, I don't want them to feel like I'm pointing at them because I was there too. You feel very stuck. But a lot of
Yeah.
time that stuckness is your own mind that's set on something. And what was I gonna say? I guess that if you tell yourself you can't, and then like maybe job wise or whatever, you're only looking for certain things because it's your dream job or something, unless physically or if you have like a syndrome or physically you can't, there's a lot of jobs out there. And I would say if you just even go work at McDonald's, I mean, at least you're doing something.
Sorry. Sorry, Steve. You can pour your heart out all you want, buddy. It's all good, man. Right?
Yep, yeah, that's right.
Yep.
That's what it's here for.
Yep. That's what we're here for. Puff says I'm back. Oh, welcome back,
Oh,
Puff.
welcome back. Welcome back, and that's right. Yep, Steve's place says I'm stuck in a bad place, or I was stuck in a bad place last year, but someone said something like something that will stick to me forever. It was to celebrate, not miss. Yep.
Hmm.
Yep. Anybody can talk about their things here. That's fine. I mean, as long as
Oh,
it's
yeah.
as long as it's not nothing like things that we don't do here, like sexual or
No.
things like that. But I mean, things that's like what Steve's saying and stuff. That's fine.
Hmm. Yeah. You just put your foot down and you say, charge for it. I'm going to get this done.
Yep. Yeah, you gotta step outside that boat, or you'll never get
Mm,
on land.
that's right.
And you have to do it. I mean, yes, it helps have support. Like I have wonderful support. I have Ron, and of course I've had other people too. That does really help, but I still am the one that has to go through these motions,
Yeah.
emotionally, physically, of doing
Hmm.
things.
Well, like you said, you've come a long way and you've really gotten strong and very proud
So strong
of the
that what happened?
progress.
What happened? I got so strong, and what happened?
You put me in my place.
Which I mean, most people or some people here already know that, anyways. And see, he's not.
Yeah.
What do you call that? He's not too humble not to say that either, because it's
No,
true.
I'm not. Yeah.
He helped build me up,
Hmm.
and between him and things I've listened to, and I mean, it's a big thing of you, but then I also
Yeah.
listened to things and like Lost Your Words and different people and all the things. I established boundaries and just got thinking about things, and I got strong with you, yes, and you had to
Hmm.
figure things out, and you decided, okay, yes, this is what we want, this is what I want, yes, okay, let's keep going.
Yep. Exactly.
So I'm glad to say we're still very good friends. Yay!
Yes.
But yeah, it's all his fault that I got strong. Hmm. Bulkily his fault. In a good
That's
way.
okay. That's okay. I will accept that blame.
You will. Okay, that's good.
Yeah. It's all good. That's what it was. That's what it was supposed to be. Okay. It's like.
Yeah. All right, Lost for Words has to go. She said, very sleepy, no rest here with loud people above me. I'm going to attempt to nap again. All right.
All right.
Oh,
Have
excuse
a
me.
good sleep. Lots for words. Thank you for being here.
Yeah. Well, thank you for being here. We will be wrapping this up probably in the next 10 minutes, anyways.
Hmm.
So I want to I want to thank everybody who's been here, be it for the
Yeah.
whole time or just now. But like I say, and I'll probably put that in the blurb of the title or description or both of that I told my story, and I'll put the timestamp on there. So if
Hmm.
anybody wants to listen to it, you may. So there you go.
All right. And Steve is almost 12 a.m. where he is. He's off to La La Land. He's going to go count sheep.
Oh yes,
He's
or
going to go
whatever he
sleeping.
counts,
Betty
right?
buys. They are whatever he counts. Yeah. Money. I don't know. On $100, 200, 300. You know.
Exactly.
Me, I
Two
just go
hundred
to bed
dollars.
and just close my eyes and go to sleep. I try not to think about anything. Just kind of clear your mind and sleep. It's rest time. You know, for the
Yeah.
longest time, I always, when I used to lay down, I used to lay down. I'm thinking about all the things I got to do tomorrow, and I never do get to sleep. I have a restless night because my mind is just twisting. It's like I've got to teach myself to clear my mind. And it's time for sleepy. It's time to put everything away and don't worry about it until you wake up the next day.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yep.
You
Gotta
know.
be all done.
Yeah. Exactly. And since I've been doing that, I sleep a lot better.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I'm getting tired. Yes, I'm tired. There. I'm walking away. I don't have a cord. I'm walking away.
Oh.
Bye. Bye.
Okay. See ya.
I'm by the trash can now.
Prev, how you doing? Prevolution is
Wow,
here.
Prev? Prev?
How you, how you doing, Prev?
Revolution.
Good evening. Good evening. Morning,
I'm not used to being not stuck there. It's
day,
nice.
everybody.
Ow! Oh, I gotta look out for that. Darn it.
Um, your eyes are in your head, not in your fins.
Oh, I forgot because I like hit something. I hurt my leg now. Again. You know me.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Doing
fishy
good.
go night night. Yes, that's what I need to
Why fishy sound so surprised?
do.
I don't know. Why do you sound so surprised?
Hmm.
That's just the question of the day from Prevolution.
Because he wasn't here yet, I guess.
There you go.
And it's getting late for him, isn't it? Or it's early? I don't remember. He's on the other side of the world, remember?
Yep. So are we, apparently. Hmm.
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 Hmm. Hmm. Yep, it's 12:50. It's almost 1 o'clock for him in the
I,
morning.
t- I told you. That's why I'm surprised. You
Hmm.
silly Willy.
Okay. All right. Still got to figure out what I'm going to have for dinner.
Oh, they have a new option on here. What's the difference? What's a managing moderator and what's a standard moderator?
On where?
For YouTube, they give you two
Oh,
options now, managing and standard.
oh, standard moderator is what we are. Managers are gives us access to something.
Musta. I
Yeah.
haven't seen that before.
Must be something new.
Because
Yeah.
I see that I don't have Prev modded and I've known him forever, so I was gonna mod him and it gives me two options. And it's like, what? Why does it give me two options? I only want one option.
I think one's managers basically help you manage the channel. I think.
Maybe you and I should try that and
Well,
see what that does. Here, I know I can
yeah,
try it on your gaming one. I don't think that one's modded, is it?
yeah, it is.
Is it? Or maybe it's not
Yeah.
modded on the other one. Oh darn darn. I'm gonna look because I'm gonna see what that does. Yeah, on the other one you're not. So I'm gonna flip over. I'm just curious now. I'm just curious. Okay, so now I am going to give you a managing moderator. So tell me what happens when I do that.
Okay. Click. Okay, so you're now managing moderator for this
Yeah,
channel.
what's the difference, I wonder? That's new. Yes, it worked, but you're a standard moderator, which is normal. So I don't know what the other thing means.
All right. So basically, um, this creator trusts you to help them build a positive and safe community. That's what this does. Gives me access to manage blocked words, change chat mods in live, hmm remove and review
Yeah, I don't know either, Prev.
chat messages, hide or put users in timeout. So, so let me try something here. I'll go over here and see what I'm going to click this on from this.
YouTube is now like confusing me.
hmm So it gives me access to a lot of things actually.
Yeah, because I was just checking on like Lost for Words, and it said remove as a standard moderator. So the normal moderator is a standard moderator.
Yeah,
The management one is is the new version of whatever that means.
yeah. I think basically is what I could probably do is remove wrenches and stuff too.
Oh,
Right. That gives me that ability. I think.
well,
I think.
no, I guess you're not in the right. You're not. I don't know.
Yeah, let me have a look at here. Um, remove.
I guess we'll have to look into this after. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll figure this out.
No, we're not moving. No, I'm not removing Lost for. No,
No, no, no. We're not removing anybody.
better not, or otherwise he gets his wrench taken away.
No, we don't remove anybody. Sorry, it's not up to me to do that. It's the
YouTube
boss.
moderator changes, managing versus standard. So apparently they have a YouTube video about this already. As of
Well, we'll have to
8 days
watch the
ago.
video. Oh,
Great
okay.
info. Okay,
Yeah.
stop. So I haven't watched it yet.
Hmm. Well, we'll have to check it out and see what all the tools are there for. I'm just, chili dogs
Yeah, because
tonight. I don't know. Chili dogs. I don't know if I want to be farting all night long.
you're gonna fart all. So I just put a link to the video I saw. It was the first one that came up when I typed it. So haven't
Oh,
watched
okay.
it yet, but if you want to know, there you go. All
All right.
right, and then did you say you're gonna be farting all night?
Oh, if I had chili dogs, yes.
Yeah, you don't want him having chili dogs. Or he's gonna do this, right,
Like, you
Ron?
know what I mean?
Ron,
Yeah.
look.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
that'd be bad. Yeah, well, explosive farts.
hmm
Yeah, I put it on Ron's, just one of his, just to see what it does. That's all.
hmm
I don't know. I want to know what it is before I just give it to whoever's.
Yeah,
I might
exactly.
take it away from him, depending what it does. Just kidding.
It was great chatting with you both. I am proud of you, Fishy. Keep your heads up, and I will be praying for you and all others in the chat. Go Fish and Ron crew. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's very
Yep.
nice of you.
Thank you for being here. He gets a double thumbs up. There we go.
A double! Till next time. God bless. Yes. Yep.
All right.
We'll be wrapping this up here. Unless there's something
Yep.
else we're going to talk about. Because we're to
Nope.
the end of the time and my brain hurts. So I think it's time to go.
Yep. I have to start
go
getting ready for
and-
work shortly.
Visit with my angel.
Oh.
He's like, oh, okay.
Hey, I'm an angel. Oh, okay.
All right, so I'm going to, for ending, I'm going to put the mental roadblocks video on that I made. It's about 2.5 minutes long. So we'll say, well, Prev, just so you know, it was a half hour into the stream that I told my story, and it lasted for about a half hour, I think, of me speaking. So if you want, when this is over, just do a replay, and you can see exactly what I said for that half hour.
Yeah.
All right, Prev, and we can always talk behind the scenes or whatever at some point too. So, all right. Well, I'm going to play this, and then yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go to bed.
You did say you got up around 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning.
I said I when it left the room at the bedroom at like 9 something.
Oh, okay.
I don't know exactly what time. I woke up early, then I lay down again.
Oh.
But I am falling asleep.
Uh-oh.
Alright, Solo Texan said he's gonna go back and watch. TJ, just so you know, my main part of this was half an hour into the stream. But hey, now that you're here, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play his button.
Play a button.
I'm gonna play his button, and then we're gonna be wrapping this up. So good to see you, TJ.
All right. Yep. It's good to see you, TJ. So.
And everyone,
All right.
please remember to hit that thumbs up. That helps out with everything. And yeah, I'm great. Everybody's here.
All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch everybody later.
Yeah, and one more reminder. Remember, I have paintings that are done and almost done, and I will be posting those in the community page. And if you're interested, they're $25 plus shipping. All right.
Okie dokie.
I gotta go to bed now. Happy cookies. Bye, everyone.
See you.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing. won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. Then it's your chance to be ruthless. They don't wanna see me make it, they don't wanna see me care. Anytime I make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I'd like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live